this video, we're going to be working on the snake creeps down to the left, and it's important to note that there's a low version and a high version of this. If your legs fill up to it and you're flexible, you can go into the low version, but if not, if that's painful for you or uncomfortable at all, keep it in the higher version, and you can slowly work your way down to the lower version from there. The important thing to remember with this is that you don't want to bend forward as you do the motion. So as you sink down, you don't want to round the back when you're going in the low version. If you're staying in the high version and you come back, you don't want to bend over thinking that you're going into the lower version without bending the legs more. So don't dive forward with the body. Don't even go here with the body if you're staying in the higher version. Stay straight up and down, shift back, sink, and turn through without bending out over this unsupported area. If you're going into the lower version, it's okay to tilt the body a little bit, but don't hunch the back and don't sink forward as you do it. Try to keep your spine fairly straight as you go through this, rather than bending forward too much. I'm going to demonstrate this movement as if I had started the form facing you. So directly toward you is south, to my left is east. Our last movement left us in the single whip posture, facing to the east. Now I'm going to demonstrate the lower version first, then I'm going to demonstrate the higher version. From here to go into the lower version, the first thing that you want to do is adjust the back foot. So the right foot is going to turn so that the toes are facing south. From here, my left hand is going to start to turn palm up as it comes across over toward the right hand. As it does that, I'm going to turn my left foot so that the toes are facing south. So after I turn the right foot so the toes are facing south and I start to shift to the right leg, bring the left hand across, the left foot turns in, pivoting on the heel. From here, I'm going to dive down toward the floor with my fingertips, sinking down on the right leg. Then I'm going to turn my attention back to the east, and my left arm is going to slide down along the leg, following the fingertips. As you notice, the right hand doesn't do anything. It just stays where it is. So as you go through this motion, you're just going to leave the right hand out to the side in the same posture it was in at the end of single whip. So again, from single whip, adjust the right foot so the toes are facing south. Bring the left hand across, adjusting the left foot so the toes of the left foot are also facing south. The left hand continues across. It's going to pull in toward your chest. The fingertips are going to turn down, and as you sink, it's going to slide down like it's going down the right side of the body toward the floor. From here, you're going to turn your attention to the east or to the left, and the left hand's going to slide down along the leg. The higher version isn't that much different. You just aren't going down as low, and you aren't turning the left foot in. So from single whip, facing to the east, the right foot's going to adjust so that the toes are facing south. You're going to turn the body, bring the left hand across, pulling it in toward the chest, bend the legs more as you sink the arm down, going down the right side of the body. You're going to turn your attention to the east or to the left. At the same time, the left hand goes across so it can hang out next to the left knee there. So as you can see, that's a far simpler way of doing it. It's a lot easier on the legs, but pick the one that you prefer. And if you want to go lower but you can't yet, start with the higher one and then slowly work on getting that stance lower and lower and lower until you can get into the lower one. So from here, adjust the right foot, shift back, come in with the left hand, sink down the right side of the body with the left hand, sliding down fingertips toward the floor. Then turn to face east with the left hand next to the left knee. Now I'm going to demonstrate as if I'd started the form facing this way. So this is south for me, directly away from you is east. For my last movement of the form, facing east, we're going to adjust the right foot so the toes are facing south. From here, we turn the left hand palm up as it sweeps across, turning the left toes to face south. The left hand slides down along the right side of the body as you bend the knee of the right leg. Then you turn your attention back to the east, and as you do so, the left hand follows down the left leg, fingertips pointing toward the foot. For my last movement, facing to the east. Adjust the toes of the right foot to face south. Shift back, turning the left hand palm up, turning the left toes to face south. The left hand comes in toward the chest, slides down along the right side of the body, fingertips toward the floor. Then you turn your attention back to the east, and the left hand slides along the left leg, fingertips toward the foot. Again, remember, don't hunch over as you do this. Try to keep your back fairly straight here. Now I'm going to demonstrate as if I had started the form facing away from you. So this is south, this would be west, this would be east. Our last movement left us facing off to the east. in the single whip posture. From here, adjust the right toes so they're facing south. Shift back, bring the left hand across, palm up, turning the left toes to face south. The left hand's going to slide down the right side of the body as you bend the right knee. And then you're going to turn your attention back to the east or to the left. And the left hand is going to slide down along the left leg with the fingertips finishing pointing toward the foot. Again, from our last posture, facing east, turn the right toes to face south. Shift back, bring the left hand across, palm up, turning the left toes in to face south also. Left hand slides down the right side of the body, and then across, following the left leg down. For the higher version, starting with our last movement, facing to the east. Adjust the right foot so the toes are facing to the south. Shift back, bring the left hand across, bend both knees as it comes down the right side of the body, and then turn to the east as it comes across so that it's next to the left knee. Once again, adjust the right foot so the toes are facing south. Shift back, bring the left hand across, palm up, pull it in close to the chest, bring it down, fingertips toward the floor, then turn back to the east as it comes across so that it's next to the left knee. Now I'm going to demonstrate as if I'd started the form facing this way. So this is south, and directly toward you is east. From our last movement, facing to the east, adjust the right foot so the toes are facing south. Shift back, turning the left hand palm up. Pull it in toward the chest. As you sink down, the fingertips are going to dive down toward the floor. And then you turn your attention to the east as the left hand slides down along the left leg, fingertips pointing toward the foot. Again, remember, don't hunch over. Try to keep your back fairly straight as you do this motion. Again, from our last movement, adjust the right foot so the toes are facing south. Shift to the right as the left hand comes across, palm up, turning the left toes so they're also facing south. The hand pulls in toward the chest, sinks down as you bend the right knee, and then slides down the left leg toward the left foot. For the higher version, again, starting toward the east, we start by adjusting the right foot to face south. Shift back, don't move the left foot, sink down, bending both knees, and then come across so that the left hand is next to the left knee at the end. Again, from our last movement, facing to the east from our single whip posture. Adjust the right foot so the toes are facing south. Shift back, pulling the left hand across, pull it in toward the chest, sink down, and then turn back to face east, bringing it forward next to the left knee. That's really all there is to this movement. As always, I hope you found this video very helpful. Thank you for watching.